Hare Krishna. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mother.
Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirait Shrinvatam Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridayanta Stoya Bhadrani Vidunoti Surit Satam Nashtaprayeshu Apatreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 8, verses 29 to 31. Verse 29. Paritushye tatastata tavan matrena purusha daivopasaditam yavad viksheshvara gatim buddha. Synonyms. Paritusyet, one should be satisfied. Tata, therefore, tata, my dear boy. Tavat, up to such, matrena, quality, purusha, a person, daiva, destiny, upasaditam, offered by, yavat, as, vikshya, seeing, ishvara gatim, the process of the Supreme, Buddha, one who is intelligent. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. The process of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is very wonderful. One who is intelligent should accept that process and be satisfied with whatever comes, favorable or unfavorable, by his supreme will. Purport. The great sage Narad instructed Dhruv Maharaj that one should be satisfied in all circumstances. Everyone who is intelligent should know that because of our concept of bodily existence, we are subjected to suffering and enjoyment. One who is in transcendental position beyond the concept of bodily life is considered to be intelligent. One who is a devotee especially accepts all reverses as gifts of the Supreme Lord. When a devotee is put into distress, he accepts this as God's mercy and offers him repeated obeisances with his body, mind, and intellect. An intelligent person, therefore, should be always satisfied depending on the mercy of the Lord. Text 30. Atha matropadiштena yogena varurutsasi yat prasadam savai pumsam duraratyo mato mama. Synonyms. Atha, therefore, matra, by your mother, upadishtena, being instructed, yogena, by mystic meditation, avarurut sasi, want to elevate yourself, yat prasadam, whose mercy, sa, that, why, certainly, pumsam, of the living entities, duraradhya, very difficult to perform, mata, opinion, mama, my. Translation. Now you have decided to undertake the mystic process of meditation under the instruction of your mother, just to achieve the mercy of the Lord. But in my opinion, such austerities are not possible for any ordinary man. It is very difficult to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Purport. The process of Bhakti Yoga is simultaneously very difficult and very easy to perform. Sri Narad Muni, the Supreme Spiritual Master, is testing Dhruva Maharaj to see how determined he is to prosecute devotional service. This is the process of accepting a disciple. The great sage Narad has come to Dhruva under the direction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead just to initiate him. Yet he is testing Dhruva's determination to execute the process. It is a fact, however, that for a sincere person, devotional service is very easy. But for one who is not determined and sincere, this process is very difficult. Text 31. Munaya padavim yasya nisange noru janmabhi na vidur mrigayantopi tivra yoga samadhina. Synonyms: Munaya, great sages, padavim, path, yasya, whose, nisangena, by detachment, uru janmabhi, after many births, na, never, vidu, understood, mrigayanta, searching for, api, certainly, tivra yoga, severe austerities, samadhina, by trance. Translation: Narad Muni continued, after trying this process for many births and remaining unattached to material contamination, placing themselves continually in trance and executing many types of austerities, many mystic yogis were unable to find the end of the path of God realization. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिधि नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I humbly bow down and seek blessings from all the assembled Vaishnavas. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to purify myself, and please forgive me for any shortcomings. I have taken notes from lectures by senior devotees. In these verses, the word process is mentioned many times. Dictionary meaning of process is a series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. Narad Muni is referring about a process that Krishna undergoes to purify us. As we read the pastimes mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam or any other scriptures, we see that devotees are constantly put into difficult and challenging situations. For example, a roller coaster ride. Krishna's process is to put us on the lifetime challenging roller coaster ride with a moment of rest in between the rides. Quickly after one ride, we are shoved into another one, and as time goes on and we advance in spiritual life, the rides become even more challenging. But while riding that roller coaster, undergoing the process that Krishna is putting us through, there is a process that we must engage in, and that is the process of purification, the process of devotional service. Narad Muni is teaching that process. You accept whatever comes through the process. The happiness and distress arise from sense perception. One should learn to tolerate. Now, an intelligent person not only tolerates but just accepts it. Whatever amount of happiness and distress is attained by his own actions, understanding that the karma produces the result under the direction of the Lord. Everything is happening by the divine arrangement. Now comes another message. Narad Muni's instructions to Dhruva include a life of responsibility. We made some past choices, and here comes the consequences of our past choices. Taking responsibility results in positive outcomes with satisfaction. If I don't take responsibility, then I start blaming or feeling ashamed and victimized. Acceptance is the principle for peaceful life. Accept the circumstances that are out of our control. By adapting the principle of acceptance, we can maintain internal and external balance in our devotional life or with our family or work life. Because we are depending on Krishna, whatever Krishna gives, we should be satisfied. These difficulties that Krishna puts us into can be very helpful. That is Krishna's mercy. Like Queen Kunti, she asks for more calamities. The more we face difficulties, more are the opportunities to surrender our heart and soul deeper in relation with Krishna. Krishna is doing his process of giving challenges out of mercy to purify our heart even more. Dhruva is being examined here by Narad Muni, and he wants to test his determination. So he is giving him some negative, give up this type of messages. Sometimes we think something is difficult because we lack the physical or psychological ability. It becomes very easy if we are determined. Determination is one of the qualities to investigate people. Here, Narad Muni is directed by Krishna to initiate Dhruva. Yet, he is testing Dhruva's determination to execute the process. The other thing is, if someone is being challenged, then the person will become more enthusiastic. Here, Narad Muni tells Dhruva that this is not possible for an ordinary human being. So Dhruva, by negative psychology, became even more determined. I am not an ordinary human being. What are you saying? I am a Kshatriya. So if we think this pastime as a drama, an actor plays Narad Muni and another actor plays Dhruva, they act together. And how Krishna actually takes charge and uses them as an instrument to communicate this message so that we never forget it. Here, Narad Muni is talking with duplicity to stimulate Dhruva's determination. The process of devotional service requires determination, sincerity, and seriousness. Narad Muni is testing Dhruva and he is trying to see if he has determination, sincerity, and seriousness. He is testing him because if Dhruva gets into devotional service too early and he won't understand what he has, then he might develop an opinion that it's not worth it. So Narad Muni wants to make sure if Dhruva is ready, then he will value it properly. So, in conclusion, while going through the challenges of life, if we continue to perform our process of devotional service, then our liberation from this cycle of birth and death in this material world and entrance back into the spiritual world eternally with Krishna becomes guaranteed. I will stop here. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhu